Whenever I write to a company and don't get an answer, it's always a little disappointing to me. But maybe more so in this case because I've never really had an issue with this place. But I wrote them and they didn't write back, so let's tell the story. Hello, and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark, your LMNOP host. And an astute viewer around a week ago now sent me a copy of a Facebook ad. You know, there's this Facebook thing that people are, they're all gaga about. So there's a Facebook ad running from Mr. P Express. And it says, drivers make up to $140,000 a year. That's some money. The astute viewer and I both thought that's pretty high, and that's one of the highest I've ever seen at places. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to write to Mr. P Express. I've never had a problem with the place. Many people have gone there and seem to like it okay or whatever. And I got on their website. Guess what? They have an email. That's a surprise, isn't it? All right, so I write to them. I go, look, I'm an experienced driver. How would I go about making $140,000 a year at your company? That's it. Not, here's 50 questions to answer. Here's some algebra, solve for X. None of that. Okay, they're running an ad that says 140. I asked them, how do you make 140 a year at your place? Response, crickets, right? Nothing. That's the most disappointing thing. Now, of course, we know this place is just like many places that was started years ago, was a great place, but now the founder is retired, right? The kids run it. So who knows what's happening there? I know this is not happening, which is responding to emails. Well, Mark, why don't you call them? Here's why I don't call them and why I tell drivers to get everything in writing. Because when you call a place and then you do a video, then they come back and go, hey, take that down. That's not what we said. That's not how it is here. We don't do that kind of thing. This is what we do. Okay, that can be he said, she said, or whatever. When I get an answer in writing, it's in writing, isn't it? Then there's no question about what was said. I could even post what they said in writing. But it turns out apparently, for whatever reason, which I don't know, they didn't respond. Now, what happens at a lot of places is they just put that out there and hopes you'll apply, because the first thing you do when you get that is apply here or whatever. They want you to just apply. Like, who just applies for a job? Okay, if you're doing that and you're a driver, stop it. Stop. Get all the deets in advance. That's what the kids say for details. All I have is a simple question, because 140 is a lot of money. All right, and so, heck, I'd even put out there, hey, this place is legit. It's too legit to quit. You're going to make 140 grand here. If I could get a response. And I didn't. And it's not like I just did this yesterday. It's been over a weekend and at least probably 4 business days. That's plenty long for a business to respond, especially if they're trying to get drivers. You'd think they'd be all about responding to inquiries. But apparently that is not the case at Mr. P, and I'm disappointed in that. I kind of really am disappointed in that. If anybody works at Mr. P Express and would like to express how you make $140,000 a year there to me, I'd love to do it. Oh, by the way, I didn't insert this. Let's put the ad in here so people don't think I'm just, slapping my jaws together and not telling the truth. See, so up to $140,000 right there in an ad. And by the way, they pay for that ad. Facebook doesn't give you ads out of the goodness of their heart. They had to pay for this. So they're putting this out there, wanting to get a response. They get a response and don't answer. All right. I guess they just want people to, I don't know, either want you just to apply. I don't know what they want, because they didn't respond to me. So I would like a response from them one way or the other. If you really can make $140,000 a year there, it should be easy for them to tell you, well, Mark, you get 80 cents and you get 3,000 miles a week and you get 10 stops and it's $2,700 and blah, blah, blah. Simple as that. That's how, okay, or whatever it is. We pay $140,000 salary, whatever. We pay $33 an hour, time plus overtime for all your clock time. I don't care. I just want to know how to do it so that I can express to people, hey, you can really make this here, or I don't think this is legit, one or the other. But that's the story today from Mr. P Express, or kind of not from Mr. P Express. Kind of disappointing to me. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with another Trucking Answers.